Hey guys, it's Jenny Silver, and today I want to answer the question once again, do I need to file a new claim with the California EDD? You guys, I've answered this question so many times in comments repeatedly, and I've issued several videos with this information, but because of the frequency at which this question is still hitting my comments, it's literally every 30 seconds, you guys, I'm going to create another video for you so that it's laid out very clearly for you. I want to preface this by letting you guys know that all of this information is always subject to change. The EDD can always issue a new press release that changes the program, or the Department of Labor can issue new directives that change how the programs are implemented. But currently, as of March 25th, this is the most recent information that we have. Now, keep in mind that the EDD is inconsistent. When you call into customer service, unfortunately, there are many variances in skill level and training level from the customer service representatives. Very frequently, you will call into customer service, ask a question, and then if you do call back again, sometimes you are given a completely different answer for the same exact question on your claim. Now, unfortunately, this is something that we just have to deal with the EDD. So the information that I'm presenting here is what the EDD has in writing and what I recommend you do based on the information that is provided in writing. First up, if you're a PUA claim, you do not need to file a new claim. Even once you reach the end of your benefit year, currently as it stands, you do not need to file a new claim. PUA will have its end date amended because the CARES Act changes the end date of the actual program. So PUA will not need to file a new claim. Next, if you were an employee prior to being unemployed and you are on UI or an extension of UI, such as PEUC or Fed Ed, then the EDD states that once you reach the end of your benefit year, you are required to file a new claim. Now, how do you know when your benefit year end has been reached? You look in UI Online, look at your claim start date, count out 12 months after that claim start date. That is the end of your benefit year. Many of you may be stuck in pending due to reaching the end of your benefit year and not having filed a new claim. The one exception that seems to pay out for some claimants past their benefit year is Fed Ed. Fed Ed does seem for some claimants to continue to pay out after the expiration date of the benefit year. However, the second you get stuck in pending with a Fed Ed claim, I would advise filing a new claim. Now, you can file a claim online or you can file one over the phone with customer service. I would recommend calling into customer service and filing a new claim over the phone. Why? Because number one, it allows you to ensure that you are doing the right thing that you need to do for your own unique claim. Each claim is different, and when you guys comment back and forth to each other, when you look up information on Reddit or on YouTube, it's not going to be for your own specific unique claim. So calling into customer service allows the claim representative to look at your information and tell you what is needed for your own claim. Number two, it allows you to check immediately with the representative to see if you in fact qualify for a new claim. If you do qualify, then they will have you go through the filing a new claim process, which will include ID verification and other paperwork, as well as that initial 1 to 3 week waiting period while they are reviewing your claim and getting the new claim set up. But the benefit about doing this over the phone is that if you don't qualify for a new claim, the customer service rep in most cases will be able to bypass that file a new claim application, and they will be able to put in a request to have your old claim extended. That means that you won't have the waiting period while they're evaluating your application. You won't have to undergo ID verification a second time, etc. So it is best to call into customer service and try to do this over the phone. What about if you called into customer service, you've reached the end of your benefit year, and customer service tells you that you do not need to file a new claim and that you just need to wait? This is information that some claimants are receiving when they call into customer service, but not all. Once again, each unique claim is going to be a little bit different. If the customer service representative tells you that you do not need to file a new claim, then I would follow their instructions for your specific claim. But it's best to call in and check so that you avoid any potential delays on receiving your benefits. Because if you reach the end of your benefit year and you have not filed a new claim and you are required to do so, or to have it checked off that you don't qualify and to then have the extension applied, you could be stuck in pending if you don't take those steps to call into customer service. Now, the EDD states this information in their press releases as well as online in their website. Okay, you guys, I hope that was helpful. Please click like, subscribe, and leave me a comment down below.